Hello everyone, this is Dr. Clark in the Center for Weight Loss Success, and I'm going to continue on these these short videos on intermittent fasting. And this time I want to talk a little bit about exercise in intermittent fasting. Can it actually be helpful? Is it something that, while you're fasting, you really shouldn't try to exercise, or can it actually be helpful for you in the long term? And the first thing I want to kind of stress is that if you're doing intermittent fasting, it definitely does not mean not hydrating. So if you're becoming dehydrated, then yeah, you really shouldn't be trying to exercise at all. But if you're staying well hydrated, then potentially this could actually be something helpful. Let me explain a little bit. Now, there's really good evidence out there that those people that live in ketosis, nutritional ketosis, meaning that they live a very low carbohydrate diet, so therefore they have a relatively adequate protein diet and a relatively higher fat diet, so they live in ketosis, meaning that ketones are their energy source. We actually find that they perform better, living this way than they would on a high carbohydrate diet. The issue there is that translate then into kind of athletic performance during intermittent fasting. Again, intermittent fasting typically will use more ketones. You've taken just the food away. By taking the food away, obviously you've taken the carbohydrate away. So therefore, could that actually be helpful? Now, reality is most of us don't live in nutritional ketosis though. So, you may find out if you're exercising kind of during that intermittent fasting state, that exercise, you may find, I wear out a lot faster, I fatigue sooner. Now, does that mean it's not helpful or that you shouldn't exercise? Well, actually, no. You may find that in the long run, it actually can be helpful. Now, in the short run, meaning that during that exercise routine, whatever it is you're doing, if you find out, hey, I'm wearing out sooner, yeah, you probably won't have your greatest, exercise or your greatest, routine right then. Okay, so it may not be helpful right then, but the fact that you're exercising under what I'll call less optimal conditions, so if you're training in a less optimal state, actually it can boost performance down the road. So it may not help you right that very second. You may find, I do fatigue easier, I get tired easier. That doesn't mean you shouldn't do it. So if your body gets used to exercising under adverse conditions, which basically what this is, adverse conditions. Remember, you need to stay hydrated. But if you're exercising under adverse conditions, it can help you adapt better, and subsequently down the road, you actually will see benefits from it. Now, I don't recommend considering, intermittent fasting if you're not kind of serious, intermittent fasting and serious training. Let me rephrase that. So intermittent fasting and serious training, if you're not going to hydrate well, I know I've said that a number of times, so it's very, very important. You should also be getting good quality sleep, and then ideally doing it under a fat-adapted state, meaning very low carbohydrate, using your body's used to using ketones as an energy source. All right, have questions? Put them down there, comments, post below. We're going to talk again soon. Next time we're going to talk about what are some common problems that we see with intermittent fasting, some common questions that we'll answer about intermittent fasting, who shouldn't intermittent fast, those type of things. So again, if you have questions, comment below. We'll talk again soon. Have a good day. Take care.